Hi, I'm Adam Liaw. TV cooking shows are a fantastic source of inspiration in the kitchen and new recipes. But sometimes we forget how important it is to have good kitchen practices to keep our food safe as well as delicious. 5 million Australians suffer from food poisoning every year, and most of that is due to poor handling practices and cross-contamination. Whenever you're in the kitchen, it's important to keep in mind the 4 basic rules: clean, separate, chill, and cook. Today I'm going to make a very simple herb butter roasted chicken and Caesar salad recipe to show you how to put those rules into practice. Of course, whenever you walk into the kitchen, the first step is to make sure everything is clean and ready to go, and that means washing your hands. Tea towels can harbour harmful bacteria, so I prefer to use paper towel to dry my hands and then just throw it straight in the bin. Our chicken recipe uses both raw chicken and raw vegetables, and so I want to prepare the vegetables and other ingredients first so I don't have my hands all dirty when I get around to them later. It's always very useful to have boards that are colour coordinated so you're not cross-contaminating between raw meats and vegetables. I use the green one for vegetables. I'm just cutting up a couple of vegetables here to go underneath our chicken. Now that our safe ingredients are prepared, we can move on to the chicken. It's very important to keep meat and poultry chilled at all times and to store it below your salads and other raw vegetables that are in your fridge. This is so that juices from the meat or poultry don't drip down onto those salads and contaminate them. Now, of course, because we're using poultry, I'm using my red board, which I use for meats and poultry. I'm going to butterfly the chicken so it cooks a little bit faster. Cover that with a nice herb butter. And then we'll put it on top of our vegetables here in our roasting tray. Like a lot of people, I like to bring meat and poultry to room temperature before I cook it because it gives you a better result. When you take meat and poultry out of the fridge, you can leave it at room temperature for up to 2 hours before harmful bacteria starts to multiply. Because we have used poultry, we'll do a quick clean of the area before we move on to our salad so that we don't cross-contaminate. Our bench is clean, we're ready to make our salad. And of course, when we're using raw vegetables, it's always important to wash them in running water. We're making a very simple dressing for our salad, but we are using raw eggs. And if you think about where an egg comes from, it's a good idea after handling them to wash your hands again. Just put in the ingredients for our dressing here. Our dressing contains raw egg, so until we're ready to serve, we need to keep it in the fridge and chilled. Our chicken's out of the oven now, and food safety guidelines recommend that every time you cook poultry, it should be cooked all the way through. And to test that, you can use a sharp knife or a skewer into the thickest part of the chicken closest to the bone, and if the juices run clear, it's cooked all the way through. We're ready to serve, so it's time to take our dressing out of the fridge, assemble our salad, and get everything onto the plate. Toss that all together so that it's well mixed. Our meal's ready to serve. And of course, when we clean up, we have to clean not only our dishes, but our whole work area as well. And if there's any leftovers from this lot, we have to make sure they go straight into the fridge. And that's it. By following the 4 simple rules of clean, separate, chill, and cook, we have a meal that's not only delicious, it's also safe.